Right in front of us. Right in front of us.
Oh my God!
Devastating tornadoes shook the plains and the Midwest this past week, taking lives and entire towns as they tore through the landscape. This time of the year, severe weather is expected and anticipated, but never welcome. Thankfully, people have answered the calls for help. Neighbors and complete strangers are pitching in from Texas to Iowa in any way they can to help folks and families caught in the path of these storms.
And obviously, they've lost everything. They lost houses, cars, tons of sentimental objects inside. So we're just out here doing our best to at least get a semblance of what they have, what they need to replace.
The cleanup continued this past week with volunteers coming from across the country to lend a hand. Peculiar-based Operation Barbecue Relief is busy too, with teams on the ground in Nebraska, Oklahoma, and Iowa right now, helping feed families who've lost everything, along with the people working to help them back on their feet. We're fortunate enough to be able to check in with two crews. We have Chris Higgins in Sulphur, Oklahoma, one of the towns hardest hit by last weekend's storms, and Skeeter Stones in Omaha, which saw its share of damage. Gentlemen, thank you so much for taking time out of your day and your effort to be here with us. Chris, we'll start with you. We know even Oklahoma's governor called the damage where you are unbelievable. Describe it for us if you could.
The damage here it's really sad to see. You've got a historical district of this town that's been wiped out. But not only that, you got families that have had a lifetime here, 40, 50 years in this home, in their home there that's completely gone. Homes completely demolished, pushed off foundations, roofs gone. Long-time businesses that employed a lot of these people are gone, just completely wiped out. Just a really sad scene to see.
And sadly not uncommon considering all the tornado reports and damage reports that we saw in the last week. Skeeter, we know where you are. Storms also hit Nebraska very hard. We've seen a massive volunteer effort in those cities and towns affected. How's that going right now?
It's going great. It's amazing to see the community step up and help each other. And welcome us and can come join. We've got many first-time volunteers that have learned about OBR, learned that there's ways to help their fellow citizens and come out to help in drones. It's been great.
Yeah. Chris, tell us about the work that your teams are doing right now, because as you said, even the infrastructure is gone.
Yeah, so one of the things we're dealing with right now is a lot of these people don't have power, so they have no way of holding food. They have no way of cooking. So with what we're doing, we're set up here at the Walmart in Sulphur, and we're putting hot meals out for lunch and dinner to these people that might not have a hot meal since this storm hit. We had one lady come up and took a lunch yesterday and was just so grateful that that was the only meal she's had since the storm hit because she has no power and she lost all of her food. So we're just able to get those hot meals in the community and looking to continue to do that as the need is there.
Yeah, Chris, that's a good point. I mean, Skeeter, just being able to get into someone's life and take something off their plate as far as trying to find food or even heating up a meal, that is huge for them right now.
It is huge. And, you know, what we've seen a lot as we're out in the neighborhoods that have been affected directly, people are trying to pick up their pieces, pick up their belongings, sift through what's left in the rubble, and sometimes they're forgetting to eat. Maybe they don't have transportation to get to eat anymore, or like Chris said, there's no power in the area in some cases. So it's really nice to provide that one hot meal that matters.
Yeah, you know, Chris, we are in a very busy part of severe weather season. This is no stranger to us. We see all of the damage year in and year out. What are the biggest needs right now? How can people help?
The biggest needs we see from our standpoint is to go to our website, sign up to volunteer. This organization it's built off of volunteers. We can't do what we do without the help of locals, without the help of people from across the country coming in and just pouring their heart into one meal, that one hot meal that matters, that's going to heal, hopefully start the healing process for these families. Also, monetary donations. You know, we're always in need of money to be able to continue our mission. Even just join our social media, and every time we have a post, share it to your friends, allow them to share it. Get the word out of what OBR is doing and who we're doing it for. Those three things are some of the biggest things you can do for us as an organization.
All right, every little bit helps. Chris Huggins and Skeeter Stone with Operation Barbecue Relief. Thank you for all the work you and your teams are doing right now. If you'd like to help this group in their mission, donate to the cause online at obr.org. You can also give to the American Red Cross relief effort by going to kmbc.com/Red Cross. Make sure to click Disaster Relief in the drop-down menu. Thank you for your support.